So here we are at the train station, about to go to London for the Death Stranding World Tour concert. We're both very ill at the moment.
Yeah, this is a stupid time to be going somewhere.
I know, the one time to not have a cold. If only I'd known when I booked this like 3 or 4 months ago that this would happen. But I can't remember when the game came out. That's my problem. I played the game and was really into it, and then this got announced. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll go book that. I've not played the game a lot since, so it's kind of like, hopefully it's good.
And I don't really know what the soundtrack is like, so...
Yeah, so, well, you can follow us along for the journey, and hopefully our coughs and colds don't turn into like the plague before we go to the concert. But yeah, we'll catch you guys on the train. That's not what I'm thinking of. What am I thinking of? Word search. Why not?
Go for it.
Very purple.
Oh, that's actually very comfortable.
Ah, good. So now we wait and see if it will connect to the PS5 back in Devon as we are sat in London. This will take ages, so yeah, no, it's a good handy thing to use at home, especially if your wife wants to use the big TV for her programs. And yeah, from what I've experienced, it runs pretty well. There's a few games where it does lag a bit, but other things like battery, sound, it's all there. I mean, basically they just cut a PS5 controller in half and, you know, put the screen in the middle, but no.
Oh no.
Oh no, you can see there's a little icon of death in the corner there.
Not looking good.
Pitch quality is a bit fuzzy at the minute, but it might just need time to kind of adjust itself. Just gonna let that simmer for a second, then I'll boot up a game.
Can't wait. And some Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares while we wait.
Good episode.
So a change of location.
Yep, on the bed now. Comfort
And what
level.
are you playing?
Well, I feel like my go-to is always Bloodborne. Just, oh, that picture quality is not very good. It's a bit crispy, but I mean, responsive-wise, it's pretty good.
It's responsive, but it's dulled down the picture quality a lot.
Yeah, which, I don't know, do I care? Do I really care? As long as it's like I can see what's happening, that's fine, but I don't need it to be like 4K, which it's not anyway.
I mean, you certainly couldn't be playing, you know, something like a shooter, you know, something like that.
I feel like you're always going to get that with hotel Wi-Fi. I mean, to be fair, I'm surprised even after that little buffer at the beginning, it still seems to be working.
What's your rating then out of 10 on the Portal?
As it, what, in total or just today?
In total?
I don't know, probably like an 8. I definitely need to use it a bit more, but...
Michael has just said the phrase, he needs to use the Portal more. As his wife and roommate, I can confirm that he does not need to use it anymore.
Game number 2, Hitman Absolution. Bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, but again, no. Oh, that one's got a bit more of a latency actually.
Oh yeah, that's not very good.
Interesting. Oh, there we go. The internet's bugging out. Actually, might have... Oh, there we go. Sorted itself out, I think.
Give us your outfit for the day then.
So I'm wearing the jeans I've been wearing all day. And then I've changed to a brown shirt.
Okay, and where is the brown shirt from?
I can't remember. H&M?
I think it is from
Probably.
H&M. And where are your jeans from?
H&M as well.
I think they are from H&M. And where are your socks from? They're probably from H&M.
Yeah.
Well.
So my H&M ensemble for the Death Stranding concert later.
And your jacket?
Yeah, my jacket from Bear.
Pull and Bear?
Huh?
Pull and Bear.
Pull and Bear. Not Build-A-Bear.
Stand back a little bit, we can't get the full effect.
I feel like very Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil 4. I'll put a picture of him up on screen right now. But yeah, it's a bit cold outside, so it will keep me nice and warm.
I'm wearing top, also from H&M. We are a H&M household. Belt, also from H&M. And then my jeans are from Sainsbury's. And my grandmother very kindly sewed a Levi's label into the back of them, so everybody thinks that they're from Levi's.
Oh yeah.
I've also got this coat, which was from TK Maxx, maybe about 5 years ago now. It's very comfortable, and a little triangle scarf from Accessorize.
We realised that our room lives down like the shining corridor, just like the longest corridor in the world. Annoyingly, but Tulips hop, skipping and jumping down the... We just tried a closer elevator to our room, but the ground floor was apparently a cancelled floor, so we are forever stuck in the Premier Inn. We're coming for you, Hideo Kojima, even though you won't be there at the concert.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, and special guest, you'll be sat right next to us in the back row. Could you imagine? Dude, trying to shake the machines, those Maltesers drop. I'm afraid you're gonna... Oh yeah, no, but if you pay it, maybe one of these we get two.
Oh yeah, let's try it and see.
B3.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh no, that was all I wanted.
Unfortunately, the B3 selection's broken, so no Maltesers for Tulip. Oh no. Oh, it's oh.
That's nice.
Well, there's automated ones. Yeah. Sold out. Ooh.
And you got my Malteser.
I got my hat. And my hoodie. And my book.
I deserve what I've got. There was a time when I was shattered at every hit or so, but now I barely feel the pain when I fall. This violence is turning to madness. We're reaping what we sow. I tell you all that men are breaking, but you don't wanna know. You'll never leave a trace where you walk. If the only path you take's the one you're told, so walk away, I'll find you.
Hello, it is the day after the concert, so we're going to give our thoughts on what we thought. So Teal, I'll start with you as the non-Death Stranding fan. What did you think about the concert in general?
Well, I think it's a good concert, and I think for a fan, then yeah, you'll enjoy listening to the music because it is a good soundtrack. A lot of it is quite like samey. I think that was kind of my vibe. You know, it's all very samey. Whereas when we went to the PlayStation concert that we went to in April, every piece was so different, like all different like musical styles and stuff like that. Whereas I kind of just got like samey vibes from it.
Well, to be fair, that was different games though, wasn't it? Whereas this is
yeah, of course, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
game.
Yeah, exactly. So I get that there's a theme throughout and blah 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 blah. Like I know all of that, but I've never really heard this music before without the context of the game, and it does hold up. Like it's all like, in fact, I don't know why I'm just judging the actual music now and not, but you know, whatever.
Well, it's a concert, so.
Yeah, so, but no, it was the orchestra, it was the London Metropolitan Orchestra. So every single, like, city that they go to and every country that they go to, it's a different orchestra that are, like, you know, that are performing it, basically. It's not one person, it's not a group travelling around. So it was the London Metropolitan Orchestra that we went to see, and they are clearly, you know, very,
brilliant, yeah.
Very talented. You know, they were all really together, you know, like there was a sense of togetherness. They were all in tune with each other and what each other was doing. I think the conductor was fantastic. I was watching him for most of it, to be honest, because he was kind of like the one thing that I could stare at. So I was watching what he was doing, and I thought that the way that he was conducting was fantastic. Not that I'm any expert. Yeah, it was good. It was enjoyable. It was a bit shorter than I thought it was going to be, because I thought it was going on till 9:30, and then by 10 to 9 it was...
I think it's just a rough estimate the game, wasn't it? It's probably like by the time you get out as well, because there's only like a 20-minute interval.
Yeah,
like
very short interval.
But they did it, so they did Death Stranding 1 music, first half, Death Stranding 2 music, second half. Which, like, for me, I really enjoyed the concert. I know, like, Death Stranding 2's music, I definitely have a feel for more than Death Stranding 1, just because...
Yes, it does up its game a lot in the second half, in the second game, I think.
It's mainly, to be fair as well, like, in the second game, you can play the music in, like, your own playlist, like, as you're walking around, whereas in the first game, you hear the music once, that's it, you don't get to you don't get to listen to it again. So in terms of like replay value, I've heard those songs a lot more. But no, like performance wise, really, really good. And like the singers got more of a chance to do stuff in the second act as well.
Yes.
With like a load of the Woodkid songs. So they were Really, really good. Really, really good. And like Ludwig Forssell was there, who composed the music in the games. So he was there on the guitar, and he was really, really good.
Yeah, he was really getting into it. Like, you could tell that he was really getting into it. But it must be like an incredible feeling to compose this suite of pieces, and to have it be played, and you're playing with this orchestra that you, let's be honest, probably not had much chance to practice with. I imagine it's not like he's been there for the last 6 weeks practicing with them. He's probably just come on, even today, maybe, I bet.
Well, it's because like last week they were in Sydney, weren't they? So
exactly. So he's probably just come in today. He's playing with this group of people, and I think that's the exciting thing, is that you're all like for this one purpose of this piece, and you're all like connected by the music, and that's really exciting to like watch, like it's really, really thrilling.
There's the variety of like instruments as well. There was like a harp there, like the harp player was really, really good.
The harp was actually really good, and you could really hear what she was playing as well. She was fantastic. Although I did think it was funny, I was watching her quite a lot because she was to the front of the stage. I could really see her in my eye line. I kind of just goes from composer to harp, and then the piano is behind, and every so often I could just see her like this. And then she'd just be waiting and waiting, and then she'd just go bling, and then she'd just like sit back, and I just think that is
there are a few songs
that
where
is
she
hilarious.
didn't get to do much, wasn't it? Yeah. Can I even ask you what your favourite song was?
No, I couldn't tell you. I mean, in fact, I could tell you. The one that stood out and that was really different was in the second half, and it was where it was like.
Oh, Tomorrow's Fit. Where was it where the organ was in it? No?
Piano.
There's like an organ playing in it. Well, it sounded like an organ.
I don't think there was an organ. But it started off piano, it started off quite slow. And then the piano kind of took a step back, and the violins took over, and then mainly drums. There was a lot of drumming, but there was this really specific sound that was like a...
Oh, okay. I don't know. That could be after re-listen.
I'm going to have to listen to it, but that was the only one that stood out for me, and I was like, do you know what, this is great. Like that really stood out for me.
I think for me, I mean, BB's theme like had to be like one of the most iconic bits in there. Like I didn't film too much just because it was you said like you couldn't film, so it wasn't like too frowned upon. There were people filming in there, and
but it wasn't like every single person had their phones out.
I feel a lot more people got their phone out in the second half.
Yes.
So whether that was like people recognise, like kind of the same as me, they'll recognise the songs.
And I do think that is very interesting, because as you say, the way that the second game works is that you pick which music you want to put things you're hearing things a lot of time, so you kind of connect to it more than if you just hear it once. And Death Stranding isn't really a game, I imagine, that you play through multiple times, because it's so long, it's so big. You might just hop back in and do some deliveries or whatever, but you don't like, it's not like when you've played Batman Arkham Asylum about 1 million times, or Red Dead 2 1 million times. Like I don't imagine it's one. I think specifically for you for Death Stranding 2, I think that it's kind of like
one and done.
Yeah. So actually the way that the music is weaved in, everybody did seem a lot more like excited. It was all just like we were kind of waiting for these like other songs. So I do think that is very interesting. And are you about to say the same thing as me?
No, probably not.
They had like a message from Hideo Kojima, and he was just talking about the concerts, why he's doing it, why they're so important. And he said something that was so interesting and really struck me, was that he said that all this music exists within the game, and he wants to bring it out of the game and almost just into the real world. He says that no music should exist purely in this digital space like it does within the game. And I just thought, how interesting a concept that this music of this game, this incredible music, exists within this one set thing, and it's only these people that are experiencing this thing can listen to it and enjoy it and appreciate it and connect with it. And actually it's like it doesn't matter if you can still appreciate and connect with it even if you're not. So that let's bring it into the real world. And he says he wants people to listen to this and see the orchestra and think, oh, actually this is really good, maybe I'll listen to some other stuff like that, and just kind of like broaden your horizons. And I just think that is, particularly in this day and age where it's all just like slop and crap that you're just looking at, and everything is so digital, it was really nice to actually just be in in the real world.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
like,
not being made.
it felt
You
real.
can tell it's not being made for like money. It's like Kojima's backed it because it's got a good purpose to it, and like you say, it's to encourage. I mean, the man loves like his music and like his art. So if it's an excuse
he's clearly
for you
passionate about it.
Yeah, if it's like an excuse for you to experience more art and music, and like obviously it's all songs he loves as well. So like it's. If he would have showed up there, I'm sure he would have, sort of thing, because it's just But that was a cool little message. It was good turnout as well. There's loads of people there. It was
sold out. It was a sold out show. I mean, we had a couple of seats like next to us, so I imagine there's just people that couldn't make it and stuff.
Luckily for us,
but it was a sold out show. So actually, I was very, very surprised about that. I mean, it's a much smaller venue than the one that we went to before for the PlayStation concert, which was nowhere near sold out.
No.
But actually, that's better. Like, I'd rather it just be a smaller place where everything's full, because you just don't get that vibe of, oh God, you know, like you just feel so bad, don't you? Like when you see empty seats and stuff. But it didn't feel like that. It felt like everybody was like there and wanted to be there and stuff.
It was after Any Love of Any Kind, which is, I really liked that song as well. That's one of my favourite songs in the games. I thought that was performed very well by the singers. The vocalists were really good.
They were really good. They were spectacular.
It was good as well, because like the Sydney performance I watched a vlog for, and the guy said, like the singing was a bit, like the covers weren't as good, but it was different singers. Like the European tours have their own singers.
It was really good.
Yeah, really, really good show. But yeah, that was our review for the Death Stranding, what's it called? Strands of Harmony Concert, as it says on my...
I just put your jumper away.
I'll put some pictures on screen of the jumper I bought. That's the inverted text hat from the concert. Good merch there, to be fair. I also bought it's away. There was a booklet there, like one of the classic, programs of what's going on.
I think what people really want to know is, did you buy a harmonica?
No, because they sold out like the instant we got in there. Like,
no, they didn't. Michael we'd already bought the stuff, so technically we could have bought one. No. They had. Someone was like, oh, do you have any? I'm pretty sure he was like, do you have anything? And she was like, no. He was like, oh, right. And then after that conversation, she took away the sheet that mentioned the harmonicas. Yeah.
So that's
funny. I'd love to speak to the people who got them and just see what they're going to do with it.
Well, it was like 50. I mean, to be fair, like...
50 is a lot when you think about it.
A lot of people went in before us as well, which I imagine
there was queuing. The whole thing started at 7, doors opened at 6. We walked by at about 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And there was already maybe 60 people in the queue, wasn't that? You just think, oh my God.
Even when we joined like half an hour before, like that was still a good time to have joined, because then the queue like wrapped all the way around.
I'm glad we joined when we did.
Yeah, so I mean, we got in good time, but yeah, clearly still wasn't enough to get a harmonica, even if they were like a good price, which I doubt they would have been, because Kojima likes his collaborations where they're like really expensive.
Yeah, it would have been a very good quality harmonica, I bet.
Yeah.
Which
was Kojima and Suzuki. Apparently they make harmonicas.
And there was a QR code where you could get like the tabs to play like some of the songs.
Yeah.
So I got the link anyway, so we're just going to buy a normal harmonica and play them.
Yes.
I'd actually love to learn to play the harmonica.
So maybe Westfield Shopping Centre will have a music shop.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I bet it does.
But there you go, that was this edition of Side Quest. I guess it's very weird.
Yeah, I don't know what we'll call it. We just kind of did this just for fun, didn't we?
It's a video game centric thing we've gone to, so I guess it fits under the Side Quest banner.
Yeah. Nobody's going to be interested. Comment if you made it this far into the video.
I know, bloody hell.
What should we get people to comment? Comment
your favourite song from Death Stranding.
Nobody's going to know the names of the songs.
The Death Stranding fans will.
Alright, fine, okay.
But thank you very much for watching this vlog, guys. Sorry about us being ill as well. It's very stupid.
Hopefully we've trimmed out all the coughing.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got to keep it in as evidence that we were ill. But who knows? But we will catch you guys in a podcast episode in the future. Who knows what we'll be reviewing? Something, I hope.
Yeah.
But we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye, guys.